Hello and welcome. Uh, so I'm trying to fix the F-84 and I figured out it had a ton of unnecessary drag. Um, some induced drag that I could shave off while the lift was kind of high-ish at the same time. Not completely, just the linear component of the curve was um, it was too high. Not too much, but like it essentially acted as a sort of glider wing rather than a proper jet wing. Um, yeah, I'm sort of trying to figure out what to say about it, but essentially I made it a little bit faster. Now it can actually reach top speed at sea level. Um, its climb rate sort of kind of fits. It probably is still a little bit too low. Um, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. I'm actually trying it out against MiG-15s now, just trying to see if it like can actually hold its own. Because originally, as soon as you spotted a MiG-15 and you weren't going at least like 900 kilometers an hour, you were dead in the water, and the plane just wouldn't accelerate, and the MiGs would eat you alive. Now I noticed that I actually stand a little bit of a chance, at least in terms of trying to stay alive and run away. And I did actually manage to shoot down a few MiG-15s, surprisingly enough, with this thing. So just to understand the situation, it's 3 kilometers of altitude, and both of us have full fuel. I'll try and gain some initial advantage in terms of altitude, but then I need to snap back into them instantly so that they do not have the chance to climb. Which they will now try. They will now attempt to climb. Yep, there we go. A climbing turn. Yeah, the top lift is still kind of low, so it actually stalls way too easily. Which it probably should stall easily, but the G-loads are kind of wrong. I'd have to test that deeper. And wow, I already have a MiG-15 bit behind my ass. But thanks to the straight wings, I can actually turn a lot sharper. But I also bleed a ton of energy because my engine is non-existent. So might as well be a fucking glider. I mean, of course it has an engine, but compared to the MiG-15. The fuck is he doing? Yeah, no. I was just, kind of surprised by the way he moved through the air, literally like not doing anything. Tends to happen with the AI. Sort of bugs out sometimes like that. Should have probably used that time to move out of the way, but
Attention, fighters, dead ahead.
I don't lose anything by doing stupid things apart from looking stupid on the internet. Okay. Now I want you to go after the fighters actually actively. And now we're speaking. Now he's actually doing something very much useful. And as distracting the mix. Whoa, whoa! I actually shot one down! Okay, okay, I'm on you. This was surprising.
I got one.
You really did. You can't go too hard into these turns. Might actually bend the wing. Where did you go? There we go. That was a hit. I can feel my right wing being kinda heavy, so I did bend the wing.
Number one, good deal is go down.
Hit it. Okay. Didn't even notice. He might have gone down due to the damage he got in the wing. It was a snapshot, and I don't think it will be easily seen on the video. But his second pass through the gun sight, he got hit in the right wing. Okay, okay, okay. Let's have a third try. One went to the MiGs. One went to me and this bugger over here. So let's see how it goes. But as you can see, compared to before, this actually flies like an aircraft and not like a brick that somehow took flight.
Attention, fighters, dead ahead.
Okay, go for them.
Go, attacking bandits.
Taking bandits, yeehaw. I'll go for this one. Just because I can make the turn easier. Also because it's a diving turn, I do not burn energy. Which, as you can see, I have a ton of.
Damn, get him off me.
Okay, can't right now. Fuck. That said, my gunnery with 50 cals is absolutely atrocious. As you can see, he forced me to dump a lot of energy in the turn, but because he's below me and I can die, I can use the cleanness of my airframe to catch up to him. Which is something that would be impossible previously. And I thought you were occupying the wingman, but yeah, that's fine. Oh, he was. And then he's dead. That was kind of short. So let's go for the fourth time. And if we can't do it now, we will just conclude that the F-84 will stay being an F-84. It's a cool jet, but It is certainly not designed to slap around MiGs.
Dead ahead.
I mean, they thought it would,
Roger, engaging.
but it didn't. Yeah, they are doing very nice turns like this. This is something I love about the AI in this game. If you actually give it the proper information that it needs, it's going to show you some really good memes. Like, watch this. And I'm fucking dead. Nope. Thanks, God. I'm behind him, but he's running away, and there's a other one behind. Okay, no, he's not gonna go for me. He's gonna stick protecting his wingman, which would normally be a smart move, but also notice I don't have a fucking mouse aim in this game, like, you know, some other game. Which means that the aim is wobbly. Aiming from the external view is... Well, I say you can't aim, but the amount of snapshots I tend to get with stuff like the B-39, which is just... It's just the shots that you never expect to hit. It's just the AI suddenly turns into you, crosses in front of your nose, and you just kind of pull the trigger hoping that something will happen, and something does happen. Sometimes.
This is 2. Anybody, get him off me.
Well, why do you get yourself into that situation then? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, keep diving, keep diving. Why is he upside down? Yeah, sometimes the AI does inexplicable things like that. Which is fine, I guess, but... These are mostly bugs in the code, not just the AI being stupid and not knowing what to do. The AI in this game is actually amazing. At least as far as the decision making goes. The actual maneuver descriptions in the code tend to have holes. And look at this, I'm pulling in on him. This is the power of the straight wing. This is much better than it used to be. Normally this would make me fall out of the sky, which I am still slowing down, but I'm still kind of closing in. This is a long fight too.
This is 2. Anybody,
Ah,
get him off me.
shit. Yeah, he's trying to straighten it out for this guy. Which, I don't know how much of that was design and how much that was just pure coincidence, but that's what you would do. The enemy is fixated on you. Might as well present an easy shot for your wingman. He's in the sun. This one's continuing straight. He's falling somewhere behind me. Not exactly turning for me, he's probably turning for the wingman. Which does give me a few seconds of time here. But I don't think I'll be catching up to this MiG-15 soon. Or maybe. Actually, I'm closing. And yeah, sure enough, he starts turning. Yeah, this fight is not fun, but it's sort of how you have to fight. Because the F-84 is heavy. And because nobody is behind me, I can just climb and get the advantage that I need. I'm not sustaining this climb because I'm slowing down, but so let's see, 4,000 feet per minute at, what is it, 4 kilometers. If you're a plane nerd, you can try looking into the manual and tell me how close I got it. Because I will do it myself, but I just want to see how many people actually understand what, like, how to compare this to actual information that is, you know, existing. I know where to get it. Safe to say it's for the F-84G, but it's the same aerodynamics, just different mass. But you know, I'm kind of spooked by the not presence of MiG-15s. Which means that I could just keep climbing. But let's just cheat a little bit. I do not recognize this piece of land. Ooh, nice. Go. Leaking fuel. He's throttling down so that he doesn't overspeed, but the hole in that wing, kinda massive. Well, not massive, but it's enough to give him trouble. Question is, however, where the fuck are they? This is what I think it is. Most likely is over there. Which would be towards our home base. which we can just throttle down and let her glide. Almost. Need to keep some throttle up.
Attention, fighters. 12
Yep.
o'clock low.
There we go. There's my wingman. There's one MiG, second MiG. Christ. See, in reality, this is how a lot of actual air combat goes. You just have a bunch of aircraft randomly meet in the sky. They will try and fight for a bit, and then they both completely lose the idea of where the other one is. So instead of just sticking in the area on the off chance that they might get shut down themselves, they will just turn around and go home. But because this is really close to our home base, and because I wanted to settle a score, should try and figure out where are they going. Look, he's been hit in the ass. There they are. In fact, the F-84, as contradictory to popular belief it is, it was actually stationed on interceptor duties in European theater. That was a bunch of hits. And now we just continue climbing, because they would be too slow to react. That said, if they did actually try and, continue the climb with us, they would get themselves into a good position, because, their climb rate is good. What I have going for myself is energy retention. So once I build up energy, I can just use it. If I actually get my guns on target, which is difficult. And he's refusing to actually, do something about them. Which...
Tommy, I got
Fair enough. Two. I imagine he's out of ammunition. There we go. That was a nice hit. And yeah, they're just trying to run at this point because presumably they ran out of ammunition, their fuel is low. Something I don't have to worry about. Well, I have to worry about ammunition, but not the fuel part. This thing has a ton of, well, actually 2 metric tons of fuel. I do actually have trouble controlling it, but yeah, once the enemy gets like this and gets desperate to go home, it's generally a lot easier to fight. It's not that they are making it easy, it's just that I now had the advantage of speed, they didn't. And this probably is going to have like 40 minutes or something, even more maybe. Yeah, probably even like almost an hour. Most of which is this last fight. I'm slowly getting closer. Or not. It's also fine. Part of it is also because he's trying to just get into formation with his leader and just go home. Like anyone sane would. I'm not sure how that didn't hit, but it's okay. You know what? Screw it. While we're still alive and why the enemy doesn't want to fight, I'm just gonna back it up. Go home, land. Yeah, this one is done. This one is also done. Now we could also cowardly wait for them to land and then save them on the ground, but that's let's be honest, that's not what I think. Nice thing to do. Here we have the wingman. And let's let it glide. See how it's gently continuing. Not falling out of the sky like a stone. Nice. No. Here we go. Go home. because you can't notice, I'm using right rudder into this left hand turn, making it uncoordinated on purpose so that I lose speed. Speed brake up and flaps down. And flare. And just, well, I wanted to say gently touch down. It wasn't really gentle. And we're on the ground. Let's see how the AI is doing. The AI is actually doing pretty good. Usually what happens is they get very low in these in F-84s and then start slamming into the ground. So looks like I might have managed to fix that as well. So let's see what he does. Yeah, it's looking good.
Final approach. Requesting permission to land.
Red 2.
Yeah,
Tower, all right. You're cleared for landing.
perfectly good landing. Well, approach anyway. Well, except now he's just going to slam his tail into the... Yep, just like I did. Don't matter, it can handle it. Let's see, I actually went through a bit of fuel, considering I started with completely topped off tanks. Still fine. With that, thanks for watching, and see you next time.